Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I'm going to be listening to some more Ningen Isu with their song, The Caterpilar. This was requested by Simon. I am anxious for this. This is going to be a live version. And I am very excited for this because Ningen Isu is an incredible band. These three guys, you know, they're so much like Black Sabbath to me. And I know Black Sabbath was supposed to be the pinnacle of heavy metal. They're the godfathers of heavy metal. These guys aren't far behind. I guess they started about 10 years later, but or maybe a little over 10 years later. But they are incredible. It's crazy how good they are, and the quality of their musicianship, their writing, their the way they do their thing, and they do it as good as anybody on this planet. I have been so impressed with this band. They just kill it every single time. This is going to be a live version, and I'm excited for that because they're just badasses. They're three badasses that just sit there and do their thing, and to hell with everybody else because they're that good. I love this band. Real quick, I did want to remind you I do have a Patreon. The link will be down in the description. Most of my reactions go up there at least a day in advance, and if you join the Blades tier, you get 2 patron shout out requests every month. Doesn't matter what they are, how obscure, how crazy. If you love it, I want to hear it. Or you can donate a little more directly. I do have my PayPal and my Cash App down in the description, or you can use the super thanks through YouTube. Any help at all will be amazing right now. I just had to get a car. My old car decided it did not want to be a car anymore, so it went away. And now I went from a very small but very happy to have cushion in my finances to zero cushion in my finances. So anything y'all could do to help really does mean the world. I really appreciate anything y'all do. It does. I can't thank you guys enough. And also if you do donate, donate with a request, and that request will get straight to the top of the list. It goes up, I'll get to it as quick as I can, usually within just a day or two. But anyways, let me go ahead and switch on over. And here we go with Ningen Isu Imomushi, which I believe translates to The Caterpillar. This is a fairly long song, so I won't promise. I never promise. I try not to promise that I won't pause, but I'm going to pause a little less. Although if I see something I have to say something, that's me. But don't get mad at me if I do pause, even though I said that I'm going to try not to pause very often. But I'm me. You guys know me, so I'm definitely going to pause. But I love Susie Kim's bass. I love that bass. It's a great tone too. Slide. Great change up from that rhythm going from the bass to the guitar. Okay, sorry about that. I had an ad popped up. Sorry about that. I try my best to avoid the ads, but sometimes, especially in long songs, they get me. So I backed it up a little bit, and here we go. Okay. I love how slow and methodical this song is. It's not in any hurry to go anywhere. It is they are they have a plan and they're sticking to their plan. And they're not rushing through anything. I'm loving the build up. I love that opening with the main rhythm being played, Suzuki playing on the bass, with Wazi with a slide playing these really ethereal set, long notes. Very cool. When Nobu came in, I was really enjoying the subtle stuff he was doing, and then as Suzuki started singing, his voice it's unique, it's particular. He's not, he doesn't have this. His pitch is a little wavering, but I think that's kind of the point. It's supposed to be a almost creepy, a little off-putting with that wandering pitch, and it's very drony, and I'm really digging that. But then when it picked up and it got bigger, and Suzuki was singing what I'm assuming was probably the chorus. I obviously can't understand it, but it seemed like the chorus. I love that you could hear Nobu yell a couple times. He wasn't yelling into his mic, but he was like, he's into it. He's digging it, and he's enjoying himself. And I love that. And I'm loving everything Wazi's doing. He kind of took over that main rhythm after I loved watching him. He went from using the slide to using the fingers that didn't have the slide, played a long note, and you saw him pull the slide off and just toss it to his feet. I'm assuming he does that all the time, but that's how he does it. He knows he doesn't need it for the rest of the song. I know I'm done with this. I just for some reason that stuck out to me, that just watching him quickly pull it off and just drop it and then keep on going, didn't miss a thing. These guys are so professional and so just absolutely insanely talented. Really digging it. Yell that Nobu's adding in there for accent. Listen to it right here. got the slide back. Real quick, I didn't see him bend down and get the slide back, but that's kind of cool that he's back to that section. I love the build up, but it's not building too fast. This is a very methodical. This is the song. It's gonna be a slow. It's gonna build slowly. It'll come back a couple times, but then build and build and build, and then come back a little bit. But they're not, like I said, they're not in a hurry in this song. They're just being them, and they're letting the song be. Sometimes you just got to let the song be what it is. Don't try to spice it up. It's a long song. It's methodical. It's obviously very well thought out. A little repetitive, but that repetitiveness is gives it a life when they do change it. Wazzy was changing the rhythm, not very often, but every once in a while he'd up it and he'd change that rhythm a little bit. Then a little bit later he'd change it a little bit more. I'm really digging this. This is a song you can just put on while you're driving and just drive and just go. Just have the windows open. Not at nighttime. It needs to be a nighttime drive. Windows wide open. Wind blowing. This is the type of music I'd listen to on a long drive. Very cool. Sorry, I saw something. See, I'm already stopping it way more than I should for this long of a song. My daughter would love Nobu's drums. My daughter loves rabbits. She's a bunny fanatic, and she would see that and she would love it. So maybe I'm going to have to take her to go see Ningen Isu solely because of the rabbit, and then she would love the music too. But sorry, I saw the rabbit, and I'm like, I nearly choked on my water as I was taking a drink. I love that he's taking that slide beyond the fretboard. There's something you can do with a slide. Suzuki's such a good bass player. He's not doing anything fancy right now, but every once in a while he throws in the run that is just... Suzuki is such a great bass player, and I love the tone of his bass. And Wazzy is an absolute monster. He doesn't look it, in the persona he takes on stage. He doesn't look like it. But he is an absolute monster. He's an old school badass guitar player that can be with any of those old school rockers from the 60s and 70s or 80s. He would absolutely stand out in a group of his peers. He is such a great guitar player. So good. Love those offbeats. that bass line. And now they're building it. Theremin, throw in some theremin just for the hell of it. Whoa. Whoa. First of all, what rock band is throwing in a theremin solo real quick? Here, let's just throw in this. That was cool. I love it. I've seen them use the theremin once before. I forget what the name of the song was, but I reacted to a song that Wazzy used the theremin before. That was cool. And then this kick up into this much faster paced section of the song. I knew they were building up to something. This is cool. I love how old school they are too. I'm not sure when this was, but they're not using in-ear monitors. They're obviously not using a click track. Which, by the way, any band who uses a click track, cool. If if y'all need a click track, definitely use one. I don't feel that that's bad, but they're like old school. They're not using in-ears, no click track, no backing tracks or anything. It's just these three raw, badass musicians are just killing it, and I love it. I love this change up that just happened. Nobody's drumming right here. That main riff is badass. So fucking good. Oh my god, so fucking good. That was Ningen Isu with the Caterpilar. I believe it's pronounced Imomushi. That was killer. I loved the whole thing. I loved how plotting it was, how, not in a bad way, but methodical. They weren't speeding up for no one. This was the song. This is the song. This is the song. Until it's not the song anymore, and we're going to kick you in the head. That was killer. I loved that change up at the end. That was amazing. I really, really enjoyed that. God, these guys are so good. I would kill to get to go see them live. They've got to be so fun to watch. It's got to be such a fun show. Really, really enjoyed this. I love their rawness. I love how raw their music is. It's just old school badass metal, and I love it. If you guys like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you next time.